probably 5-10 minutes ago ish. I went ahead and put on a hoodie because I'm cold. Anyways, this vlog, no training today. Today we're gonna do a full day of eating. This lighting is horrible. I look creepy right now. But like I said, I just woke up, so I mean, I'm not gonna be gorgeous, which I'm never gorgeous, but it's okay. Like I said, full day of eating. Really right now there's two different types of days as to variations of what I actually am eating in a day. Today's gonna be non-training because today's actually a rest day. So we get the non-training diet for today. Funny enough, breakfast is always the exact same every single day. But the meals after that and preceding are always a little bit different than the ones on training day. So, with that being said, let's go make breakfast. Alright, what's up? So, glorious morning breakfast. Coach has me on bread right now that is just 10 carbs. So this is actually like keto bread, which isn't the most tasteful, but don't really care. We got stuff we gotta do. 3 ounces of ground turkey, and then 2/3 egg whites with a whole egg mixed in it. I season the eggs with Himalayan salt and Kinder's Japanese barbecue seasoning. Just adds some pretty good flavor to it. Then this right here, and for the bread it's 2 slices, but I ate one because I was hungry. This cream of rice, I used the Flavor Gang birthday cake flavor, and the cream pie flavor is really good as well if you have a sweet tooth like me this early. I had coffee in there brewing, but if you're cutting, definitely recommend drinking coffee. I wouldn't put creamer in it. I'd put like stevia in it, maybe some sugar-free flavoring, like the Stefani's brand, I think is what it is. I don't know what it's called, but that's the only flavoring I put in it. But if you're cutting, I don't recommend drinking a bunch of sugary drinks. That's a horrible idea. It's just gonna hinder the gains. So, I'm gonna shut up, eat this because I'm hungry, and then I mean, we're not training today, so I'll probably take y'all with me somewhere. Actually, no, it's a full day of eating. If I end up doing something kind of fun that I can pipe y'all in on, I'll get a clip of it. But I'll see y'all at meal number 2. Oh, shoot. Alright, so figured since we're doing a full day of eating, I may as well just give y'all a little update. Nothing's really changed. Same as last time if you weren't here for the last one. Glucose disposal supplement agent. Glucose disposal agent. Water intake is also 2 gallons a day, by the way. So we one of these. Two full mega. That's not new. That was in the last one. Full mega. It's amazing for inflammation. It's basically your omega-3 fatty acids is what it is. It has great inflammation properties. It's good for your heart. It also does help your cholesterol levels, which I don't have bad cholesterol because I'm 18, but you know, it's good to get a head start on them just in case. Even the way I eat in the off season isn't like horrible for you. This is actually when I was still with Raw. I just ended up not using all of them, but they like never go bad. Get you a good Yohim bean. HCl supplement. I take one of these a day. And essentially what it is it's just another fat burner. It's just another fat burner. That's all it is. It's nothing super special by any means. There it is. Adrenal Restore. This just helps your adrenal gland, which if you're not aware, the adrenal gland sits right on top of the kidney. This supposedly helps with your sensitivity to caffeine. That's what I've read. Well, not this specific supplement, but taking something for your renal gland. Let's see what. Yeah, it helps manage your stress, optimize your energy levels, and it supports your overall adrenal function. Wait, is this what I'm thinking of? Silicone dioxide. Oh, there's actually ashwagandha in this. I didn't know that. Primarily, it just helps with your physical and your mental stress. Helps you chill out a little bit. Which 2 jobs, starting a business, I can get a little stressed out. Not overly stressed because I love what I do. None of my jobs I'm like, oh my god, I hate this and I have to do it. I love both of my jobs. And little update, starting the whole business thing. It's not like fully in effect yet. I'm still kind of working out the details. I haven't really like put together like a website or anything like that. When it starts out, it'll probably just be a thing on my Instagram. But I finished up my NASM course. I'm now a NASM CPT, which, if you're not aware, that is the personal trainer certification from NASM. It's the #1 sports medicine like education center in the United States. It's like the golden standard for personal training certifications. Yeah, I got that certification. We're working on the nutrition coaching now. I just want to go on ahead and get the training one done because I think that one will be my big money grabber. So, well, I say money grabber. I really do want to just like help people, especially people that I love and stuff like that. Which the nutrition though, that one can get a decent amount of financing, we'll say. Because nutrition coaching, everybody wants to lose weight. Especially if you live near me in Panama City. There's a place down the road called 30A, and it's like rich people. Which I'm not dogging on them, but they're usually gonna be the ones that'll pay a little bit more. But that's usually what it is. That's not dogging on them whatsoever. Most of them are pretty cool, but it's very much like all white, like plastered. It's like it all looks so weird if you're like from my background. But anyways, back to the supplements. DB. Just another fat burner. If I'm not mistaken, this one really this just focuses on your energy and your focus throughout the day, and it also helps with your fat loss. So I think that one has to do with a little bit of metabolism. This is probiotic. This just helps with digestion, overall absorption. Yeah, supports your immune, promotes healthy metabolism. Which my metabolism has been crazy. I woke up this morning and I flexed in the mirror. Oh my goodness. I just ate, so my abs aren't really like popping right now. But that's besides the point. And then if you haven't got yourself one, I'll put it to you like this. If you guys are going on like any type of like weight loss journey and you want to start taking supplements or anything like that, get a good multivitamin. I'm not even saying you have to get the first one. Get one that is going to work the best for you. The last thing I'm going to tell you to do is get a supplement just because I use it and I could, you know, benefit from it. Because when you guys do buy supplements and you use the links and whatnot that I put on there, it does help me out. I do get commission off of those sales. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to tell you all to get something just because it works for me. It's more of a get what works for you. And that's the same thing with any type of training program as well. Like if you go full Arnold or full Menser, it's like, do I agree with the way Max Taylor trains, for example? Would I personally do that? No. Which at the same time, I've never tried it. It may be way better than Arnold Split, but I've never tried it. So I'm not going to change up my training in the middle of prep because that's like, that could really mess me up. So I'm going to stick it out throughout the rest of this prep. But who knows, maybe I'll try out the Menser technique for a while. But at the end of the day, Max chose what works best for him and what he believes in the most. And it actually just got him, I don't know if it got him his Natty Pro card, but I know that I think it got him his Natty Pro card because I know he won. I'm trying to think. I think he got his Natty Pro card. Anyways, point being, in all of life, it doesn't even have to be gym related. Get what works best for you. Don't get something because, oh, it works best for this person. No, you're different. Everybody's different. Yeah, we bleed the same, but we don't bleed the same type. Okay? And basically what the multivitamin does is that just takes care of like your body's internal metabolic processes, some vitamins and minerals. I use, like I said, I've said this a million times in like all my videos. I use M Factor Hero by First Form, which is it's the men's multivitamin. If you're a woman, they make M Factor Goddess. Oh shoot! All the gel capsules like to stick together, so I gotta shake them up a little bit. But probably not a good idea to shake them up with the lid open. But M Factor Goddess is just one that has all these vitamins that are more acutely tuned for women's health instead of men's. It's kind of like you wouldn't give a guy estrogen, you wouldn't give a girl test. So it's that. It's essentially that is what it is. It's not. No, it's not essentially like testosterone and estrogen supplements. That's not what that is. It's just multivitamins more tuned for the male and the female body, depending on which one you get. This is CLA. This is I'm going brain dead, man. What's going on? I know what this does. Yeah, fat oxidation. I was about to say, like, it's another fat burner. What it does is it oxidizes fat, which is literally fat burning. When something oxidizes, it like disintegrates, kind of, because energy can't change. It can only change from one form to another. It can never like disappear. So like CLA it kind of like disintegrates the fat a little bit. It helps the fat melt off your body. You take 3 of these a day, 1 with each meal. I always take 1 with my breakfast. Alright, last but very much not least, ThyroDrive. This is in the D1 Overdrive Fast Pack by First Form. It's just a stack. All it is what it does is it's ThyroDrive in the 1 DB Overdrive. That's what it is. It's just a fat burning supplement package. In fact, the Adrenal Restore, the Full Mega, and the M Factor, that is the men's wellness stack. The female wellness stack is the same things. It's just M Factor Goddess. Probiotic, you gotta buy that on your own. What else I got in there? What else I got in there? I feel like I'm missing something by First Form. What else? Oh, CLA. CLA, that's something you can buy CLA in stacks. It's in a couple of stacks, but the stacks that I buy, I just buy CLA separately, because in all the stacks that it's in, I don't need any of the other stuff that it's with. So that's just why I don't buy the stacks. You do save a lot of money when you buy the stacks on First Form. You save a Nike ton of money, but it's a matter of, just do what's gonna work best for you. If your goal is to, lose weight, and maybe not say you're on like a bodybuilding diet like I am, where you're eating chicken and rice 6 times a day, it's like, then yeah, go ahead, get that weight loss. It's a weight loss stack is what it is, I think, that it has the CLA in it. But CLA is also $20 per bottle, which is really cheap for any of these supplements. All these other supplements are usually like $40-$45 per bottle. So yeah, we work a lot. Oh goodness gracious. But yeah, so for all of those the First Form products that I just mentioned, I will have a link to those in the description on the in this video. Like, go check the description for the links. I'll have a general link in there as well. Essentially what that is if you just go in and you buy something after going through that specific link, I'll get commission for it regardless, whether it's directly for a product or you just go in and you buy, like, I don't know, some apparel or whatever. And like I said, you guys don't have to buy anything. I'm not gonna beg y'all to buy stuff. But if you do buy these supplements and they end up working, I'm gonna be very happy for you, because at the end of the day, I'm not gonna try and promote a company that, for one thing, that I don't believe in, but secondly, that makes bad products. All of their products I've been using since I was like 14. Some of them I haven't used before, so I wouldn't know, like, necessarily their general effects. Like, I know they have ones for like mental focus, which that's the Master Brain AM and PM package. That just, it kind of gives you a kickstart in the morning when you take them. There is a little bit of caffeine in it because it helps like dial you in, like when you first wake up. And then there's also the one PM that's like for recovery when you're like going to bed, and so you kind of like wake up like in a like you're like there. I don't know what the primary ingredient in that is. It may be no, I'm not gonna make a guess because I don't want to say it and then be completely wrong and make y'all deter away from it. But they make ones for like all types of stuff. Like, I even have a diuretic for about probably when like 2 to 3 weeks it starts. A diuretic for when I'm about to step on stage. It's called Symmetry, and it's, so the problem with diuretics, and this is why I love this company, is because they think of stuff like this. Diuretics, when you take a diuretic, it gets all the water out of your system. That's like the whole sense of it. It just gets all the water out. That's the goal of it. So, but when you do that, you also lose all your electrolytes, which the 3 electrolytes are potassium, sodium, and magnesium. Well, sodium, I have no problem getting my sodium in. But at the same time, that's the one thing that they don't dose in the diuretic because it's so easy to get your sodium in. Most Americans don't struggle with that. The potassium and the magnesium part, that's where a lot of people will struggle getting back in those supplements. So what's so awesome about First Form's diuretic is they dose it with both magnesium and potassium. That way you're not on stage and you like go to hit a back double bicep and your back locks up and you're like cramping and you can't move and whatever. But it's just little stuff like that that I really enjoy because they think of stuff and it's like, oh yeah, like what happens if this happens on stage? Well, let's supplement that into it. That way that doesn't happen. It's just, overall, it's such an amazing company, and the way that they actually help people, and especially the way that they've helped me like change my life, just based off of when I started and I was like 250 and I just wanted to lose weight and whatnot, and way before I even considered bodybuilding. It was they've always just been a really cool company. I don't even know if my Legionnaire coach watches my videos, but Brock Benjamin, he's super awesome. He's kind of like my. So I'm a First Form Legionnaire. He's like my coach at First Form headquarters back in Missouri. So Brock's a super cool guy. I think he's a black belt in karate, but like I've seen him do a couple of his sessions, and he looks really good. Which I don't know anything about karate. The most I've ever done was wrestling. That's the thing that I would say I'm most familiar with, that I'm pretty good at. But anyways, point being, it's just an awesome company. So anything you buy from there is gonna be fantastic. Their apparel is top notch. Obviously, I can't speak from the women's side of things. That one. Well, I don't know. Well, no, I do know that I can't personally speak from the women's side of things, but I know some people who do have the women's line of apparel. I haven't met anybody with any of their more recent stuff, but it's overall, I love their men's apparel. In the men's shirts, all of the men's shirts, whether it's a long sleeve, short sleeve, tank top, whatever, it gets a little tight up here. It makes your chest look freaking huge, but it loosens up down here, so it gives you like that nice little, makes you look good. And then like when you wear the long sleeve shirts with it, it's almost like, because I have the First Form raglan tee, which is it's a long sleeve. It's kind of like it's not compression, but it's tight, and it makes everything look a little bit bigger, and they're really nice shirts. They make you feel good when you wear them. But yeah, so there's that. I'm trying to think. All right. Well, yep. So that's just gonna be this little supplement update and a little background of First Form. We also take OptiGreens 50, L-Carnitine, and magnesium already for because magnesium does help with muscle relaxation. So I take that before I go to bed. And OptiGreens, and I take just because it's good for you. It has probiotics in it. It's got enzymes. It's got phytonutrients, which the 3 types of micronutrients are vitamins, minerals, and phytonutrients, which phytonutrients are like, eat your vegetables. That's usually what that is. But the great thing about OptiGreens is it's not like blended up green beans or anything like that. It's like 13 different superfoods that, here, actually, let me get to it. The ingredients in these are okay, let's see here. So you're looking at, so these are the ingredients: barley grass, spirulina, wheatgrass, alfalfa grass, oat grass, kale, spinach, parsley, broccoli extract. And that's the green superfood complex. There's like 3 different complexes in this because of how well it's like made, and it's all like stuff that is super good for you. So like this is for your glycemic balance, like your blood sugar, and you got grape seed extract, stevia, soluble rice bran, alpha lipoic acid, cinnamon, green tea leaf. And then you go to your phytonutrient complex, and you got beetroot, raspberry, fruit powder, curcumin. It's from turmeric, is what that is. It's good for like your joints. Some citrus bioflavonoids, which is like from lemon, oranges, limes, grapefruit, tangerine. You got some wild berry fruit. Strawberry powder, cranberry powder, wild bilberry, elderberry. Anyways, I'm not gonna go all the way through all of that because, But anyways, point being, it's freaking amazing for you, and it really, if you drink first thing in the morning, it really wakes you up. But the L-Carnitine, that's just something that's good for your heart. It's kind of like another fat burner. It helps with your fat oxidation and some other stuff like that. trying to think if there's any other pills I take or any other supplements that I want to mention. I do take glutamine in my protein shake of the day. It's glutamine is an amino acid. It just helps with your recovery. I take creatine, of course. Always be taking creatine. Obviously, Phormula 1, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. That's the go-to. Yeah, actually, I think that's it. I think that's all of the first form supplements that I take. So now I'll actually see y'all at my next meal, which is probably gonna be like an hour and a half to 2 hours. So I'll see y'all then when I eat that. But for now, I'm gonna play some COD and see what my mom's got me helping with her with today. And yeah, so I will see y'all at meal number 2. Alright, so we're currently filming on the iPad because that's the closest thing I have as far as a camera right now. I'm just chilling out at my desk right now. I'm about to play some Call of Duty and then probably work on some classes and stuff later today. But basically, second meal. Y'all saw supplementation. This is second meal. This is a third cup of rice, 5 ounces of chicken breast, a cup of onions and peppers, and what am I missing? Oh, and a teaspoon of coconut oil. The seasoning I put on the chicken is Kinder's whiskey apple. That's the name of it. It's got a green label on it. It's Kinder's. Freaking love it. It's amazing. My mom picked it out when I was looking for a new seasoning, and I brought it with me. And I'm like, hey, I have all these Kinder seasoning, because I've been using Kinders on most of my stuff. She's like, which one would you pick? And she's like, I think the whiskey apple would be really good on chicken. And I'm like, okay. Gave it a shot, and sure enough, Mom knew what she was talking about. So that's what we got going on for a second meal. The peppers I season with Himalayan salts on all of this as well. Peppers were seasoned with Kinder's Japanese barbecue, which I think I've mentioned before. I think I have. But anyways, Himalayan salt. And then just white rice, jasmine rice. I like to drink one of these with it. These are 0 calorie. It's a vitamin water. These are fantastic. I'm trying to cut back on caffeine, and the energy drinks I was actually drinking were actually like 10 calories per can, and these are 0. And plus, they're better for me. I'm cutting back on caffeine. I still drink my coffee in the morning, but besides my coffee and my pre-workout, that's what I'm pretty much trying to limit it to. So these kind of help me out with that. So but yeah, so that's meal number 2. I will get back with y'all for meal number 3. Oh, we also drink 2 gallons of water a day. I need to address that in the daily eating video. 2 gallons of water a day. It's currently, when I showed y'all the first one, it was like 7:30. Right now, it's like, I think like 10:45. I'm a little late to this meal, but that's all right. So, check y'all out with meal number 3. All right, what is up, y'all? Meal number 3? Yeah, 3. 5 ounces of chicken, 2/3 cup of rice. Got second cup of coffee here, and I have a thing for Grogu and Yoda. It's like a collection thing. I love Mandalorian too, but gonna finish off this water probably before we drink that coffee. That'll also give the coffee chance to cool off. But same thing basically. That sauce right there is just Frank's Buffalo hot sauce. Himalayan salt. Once again, every meal. Himalayan salt in every meal. Gotta really stay on track with these meals, guys, because as somebody because I'm not on any PEDs, which for those of you who are new to maybe the whole fitness industry and whatnot, PED is performance enhancing drug, so anabolic steroids typically is what that means, at least in my field of sport. So diet has to be really on track, especially since I am a natural, especially right now. So can't mess up on anything. Coffee, coach says that's fine. I pretty much check with him on everything. We're supposed to have a half a green apple with this meal, but I unfortunately do not have any green apples. So, well, oh well. I'd rather go without a couple carbs than If it was like protein or something, then I'd be like, all right, I gotta go get something. But no, it's just some extra carbs, some extra fats. But that's what we got going on for this meal. Meal 5, no, 4 and 5. Meal number 4 and 5. I might be out with my family at like this like pizza small group that we got for our church and whatnot. I hope y'all can hear me all right. It's windy as heck out here. But I might be with them, so I'll make sure y'all get the film or whatever, or at least know what I'm doing. But yeah, I'm gonna eat this, pound the rest of my water, sip up my coffee, then I'll probably hop into my parents' room because they have this big mirror on their wall, and probably hit some posing practice and whatnot really quick today. So, guys, gotta practice posing. Posing is honestly the hardest part. Nutrition and posing is probably the hardest part of like bodybuilding as a whole, at least for me. Training isn't that hard. I mean, if I feel weaker when I'm cutting, but it's not like I dread training. It's the posing, which I don't dread anything during prep. It's just some things are harder than others, and posing and nutrition is definitely those two things for me. But so we're gonna walk in there, do some posing practice, send it to coach, see what he thinks, how he's feeling about it. So, gonna eat this, and I'll check back in with y'all for meal number 4. Alright, what is up, guys? It's about that time again. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to squeeze a couple meals together because, what was I gonna say? Oh, I have truck tomorrow morning for Dick's, and I'm going to bed at like 5 p.m. So, because I have to get up at midnight so I can go do fasted cardio, and then come home, eat breakfast, go to work, and then lift later in the day. I'm probably going to do a double cardio session tomorrow, but that's okay, because we're still going to get that grind in. So, just go ahead, get some of this going in. But for this meal, what we got going on, 2 scoops. You already know what flavor. You already know what it is. Got that good First Form Cinnamon Toast Crunch. It's the bomb diggity right here. And then we throw in about 5 grams of glutamine, which is about 1 scoop. And then after that, we throw in, oh, my eye's killing me. Two scoops. We be double scooping that creatine, which, why? I don't know. That's what Coach got me on, and we do what Coach says. So, oh goodness. Scraping the bottom of the barrel for this creatine, man. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. My OCD is in love right now. Anyways. Okay. I got like 1 scoop left in all that. So. Anyways. We're gonna go ahead and pound this. And then, I don't know if I'll get to the filming of it all. I'll probably go ahead and film it. But I'm gonna eat my next 2 meals probably within like the next 2 hours. Because it's like, it's 2:30 right now. Let's pound it. Oh, we also have a tablespoon of almond butter with this. I ate it downstairs when I was getting my bottle. But yeah, tablespoon of almond butter with this meal as well. The meals look really weird when you're cutting, but it's alright. The front camera quality on this is like kind of botched. It's a lot better on my phone. You guys are on the iPad again. But anyways, so that's what we got going on. So, probably gonna play some Apex here for a little bit, and then go to bed. After I film my meals, of course. But yeah, so see y'all at meals 5 and 6.